Some say that the Trump administration's war objectives seem to be shifting in real time. First it was missiles, then nuclear sites, then regime change. So, what is the actual goal here? First possibility: the objectives aren't changing. They're intentionally vague. In political science, this is called strategic ambiguity. Instead of clearly stating the end goal, you keep it flexible. Why? First, you preserve operational security. You don't want to show your hand and endanger the troops. Secondly, you confuse the enemy. If the adversary doesn't know your red lines, they can't effectively plan against you. It also prevents entrapment. You avoid locking yourself into promises. By keeping goals vague, the US avoids getting dragged into a wider, uncontrolled war by bold allies, like Israel or a newly forming Iranian opposition government. You keep escalation options open. If the battlefield shifts, you can shift with it. The administration can demand more if things go well, what we call opportunistic expansion. Most importantly, it avoids an ends-ways-means mismatch. You don't promise a total victory if you aren't sure you have the means to achieve it. Ambiguity gives you leverage. But there's a second possibility. The administration was forced to act before a grand strategy was finished. Massive military operations take months to plan. Now, the idea that a war starts on a whim is unlikely. But they may have been forced into a preventive war due to extreme urgency, like an imminent nuclear breakout or a preemptive strike to stop a massive missile barrage. In those cases, the action comes first. Long-term goals get figured out after the bombs drop. But there's a trade-off. Ambiguity can confuse the public, give ammunition to political opponents, create mixed signals internally, undermine credibility with allies. Too much flexibility can start looking like incoherence. Alternatively, we must consider the role of deep personal conviction or a higher power at play. Just as ancient leaders like King David fought guided by their faith and divine revelations, modern leaders can also be driven by profound convictions that go beyond standard political calculus. But no matter the underlying reason driving the conflict, our ultimate hope remains the same: a swift return to peace, justice, and prosperity for the everyday people caught in the crossfire.